Hi, future marathoners and half marathoners. My name is Colin Grove. As a volunteer for World Vision, I lead Team World Vision Madison. I just want to say congratulations. Congratulations on taking the first step towards the finish line. You've already conquered the hardest part of this. In this video, you'll learn a lot about Team World Vision Madison and what it takes to get connected, up and running, or walking with us this year. But first, I want to spend a few moments talking a little bit about what's happening in our world right now and how it relates to what we do with Team World Vision. We're living in challenging times. Can you imagine trying to protect yourself during this pandemic without having access to clean water, when living in unsanitary conditions, or without having an understanding of what good hygiene is all about? Every child, everyone, everywhere deserves clean water. Right now, it's so critical for us to keep moving our feet for the poor, but yet we have to keep in mind what's happening all around us. World Vision is helping address critical needs all around the world. They're delivering protective equipment and supplies to places like Asia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Haiti, and Syria, because mortality rates for COVID-19 could be unprecedented in vulnerable communities. World Vision is in refugee camps too, because they need special and urgent support. And they're working right here in the US as well, providing meal packs with nutritious fruits and vegetables, proteins, rice, pasta, and cereal that'll feed a family of 5 for a week. They're also distributing school supplies like color crayons, erasers, scissors, and glue. They're distributing hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, and first aid antiseptic, paper products, including toilet paper and paper towels. And for the kids can receive books and board games, coloring books, and more. World Vision knows how to fight the spread of disease. 1,000 kids under the age of 5 die every day because of diseases related to unsafe water, as well as poor sanitation and hygiene. Fighting deadly disease is at the heart of Team World Vision's mission. When you run or walk for Team World Vision, you help fund sustainable solutions to the global water crisis. Things like clean water, latrines for schools, and menstruation education for girls and boys. Team World Vision Madison began in 2015. To date, we have had over 200 finishers. Those who make it to the start line make it to the finish line. This is going to be a season like no other, and I'm excited to share with you how this is all going to work. Race day is November 8th, so that gives us plenty of time to get off the couch, lace up our shoes, and prepare our bodies to take on this challenge. Base training for the marathon begins Monday, May 11th. I'll explain what base training is in just a bit. Don't worry if you're watching this video after the 11th of May, that's okay. It's not too late to get started. While half marathoners are welcome to start training anytime, base training for the half officially begins on July 6th. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about everything that you get just for being a part of Team World Vision Madison. When you join the team, you'll automatically get to personalize a web page that makes fundraising flow. This is also your one-stop shop for all things Team World Vision. You'll find valuable training resources on your webpage. There are training plans for marathoners and half marathoners. There's even a catch-up plan if you fall behind in your miles. Believe us when we say this. Trust the plan. Tens of thousands of people just like you have made it to the finish line using this plan. Trust the plan. The first thing that you'll notice about your training plan is that it starts with doing minutes, not miles. Half marathoners and full marathoners start off by doing a 20-minute workout in which you alternate running for 2 minutes and then walking for a minute, or you can mix it up a little different if you'd like. Each plan starts this way and gradually gets progressively longer. If you need a plan for walking the half marathon, we've got you covered too. Just reach out to one of our awesome team captains and they'll set you on the right path. Here's a snapshot of the half marathon training plan. You'll notice that Tuesdays and Thursdays are walking only days. Our group runs happen on Saturday mornings. You'll notice that the time spent training gradually increases from one week to the next. There are some weeks when we spend a little less time training in order to give our bodies more time to recover. Otherwise, Sundays are reserved for rest. Next, we have a snapshot of the marathon training plan. After 8 weeks of base training or run-walk training, both plans switch over to training based on miles. We mix in a little core and strength during the week too. And again, you'll notice that mileage increases a bit from week to week. Rest is so important though, and so we keep Sundays as rest days. When you go online, you'll find the complete training plan. You can download it and stick it on your refrigerator door if you'd like. We'll have a copy at our group runs too, just in case. Your web page links to training-related content from great partners like Runner's World too. This is a great source for all things running. There are even specific resources regarding how to train safely in the midst of this pandemic. You'll definitely want to check those out. For many people, the idea of fundraising is even more scary than the thought of running a half or full marathon. Your webpage is packed with fundraising resources. Our team captains will be sharing information about fundraising as we go throughout the year, and we'll even have special events to help you become more equipped to fundraise. Team World Vision has a unique approach to fundraising. There's no minimum fundraising amount, and Team World Vision won't charge you if you fall short of your goal. Instead, we encourage people to set a God-sized goal. Team World Vision celebrates every dollar that you raise. When you reach out to your family and friends, coworkers and neighbors, share with them that because World Vision is the largest non-governmental provider of clean water on the planet, it takes just $50 to provide a sustainable source of clean water for one person. World Vision is now reaching one person with clean water every 10 seconds. Last year, they reached 4 million new people alone. That's amazing. From your Team World Vision webpage, you'll also be able to set up a Facebook fundraiser with just one click. It really is that easy. I set up mine the other day, and I got my first donation within minutes. People who use Facebook fundraisers have a much greater impact. Just like we have a training plan, there's also a fundraising plan for you to follow. Following a fundraising plan is just as important as following a training plan. So I encourage you to check it out. You'll find tips for social giving on your webpage as well, and you'll be able to check out some cool fundraising incentives. Now, swag isn't why we run, but it's not bad. When you raise your first $50, Team World Vision will send you a bracelet. Once you get to $2,000, which is where we have everybody start out with as far as a fundraising goal, you'll receive a sweatshirt at the champion fundraising level. We already have a champion on our team this year. Way to go, Dave Konauer. When you raise $3,000, you become a Team World Vision hero. You'll not only receive a finisher's medal on race day, but you'll get to walk down a red carpet, and Team World Vision will place a hero medal around your neck. If you want to go big, go for legacy by raising $10,000. Ask Max Seelan how it feels to be a Team World Vision legacy. Max crushed his fundraising last year. Team World Vision also focuses on child sponsorship. World Vision's child sponsorship program is unique. When you sponsor a child, 4 other children directly benefit. Entire communities benefit. Just like training and fundraising, your webpage is packed with resources related to child sponsorship too. You'll be able to link directly to the World Vision website for child sponsorship, and that's where you can connect with a child that's waiting for you. You can search for a child by location, gender, age, etc. You don't have to be a child sponsor to run or walk with Team World Vision, but it's a great way to make this personal. Now, this is me with 3 of my sponsored kids, Fabrice, Gabriel, and Yvette. I got to meet them and their families when I traveled to Rwanda a few years ago. We played football. We prayed and we broke bread together. It was an unforgettable experience. When you sponsor a child or someone you know sponsors a child through you, Team World Vision will give you a $1,000 credit for your fundraising page. We want to paint this town orange in November and throughout the season. So order your Team World Vision jersey right away. You can do that right through your fundraising page. Wearing your jersey throughout the season helps us be visible, and it's guaranteed to draw attention to your fundraising. As I said before, group runs are the special sauce of Team World Vision. Right now, group runs are paused, so that special sauce is on the side. That's not going to stop us from building community, though. We planned lots of ways to connect with you this year, virtually until we can connect together in person. Once we start hosting group runs again, they will be held at Lake Farm Park at 8 a.m. Stay tuned for more details. Team World Vision also has ways to connect virtually because they know that the church cannot be confined by 4 walls. So there's several opportunities to go beyond the walls with Team World Vision this year. You don't have to participate in any of these beyond the walls experiences, but you just might find that it helps you get through the day, especially in these days. You'll be able to link with each of these through your fundraising page. One of these ways to connect is to worship together. That's right, Team World Vision staff are leading worship throughout the week. It's a great way to plug in and connect with God. There's also a Team World Vision Beyond the Walls podcast. And I got to tell you, I've been listening to these as I walk through my neighborhood, and they're fantastic. The podcast is a great way to experience the love that Team World Vision has for its family. These are stressful times. So Josh Fly, Team World Vision rep from New York City, is offering a regular class on breathing. Sometimes you just need to take a deep breath. You'll also be able to link to a special Team World Vision Facebook page called Irreversible Breakthrough. Not only is that the theme for this season, but it's a great place to gather and be in community with Team World Vision participants from all over the country. Check it out. Okay, I've shared a lot of information with you so far, but let's not lose sight of why we run and walk for the poor. Setting fitness goals is great. Aiming for a personal best on race day, well, that's awesome. We're after a medal that never tarnishes and race memories that never fade. Last year, Team World Vision Madison raised over $70,000 and brought clean water to over 1,400 people. Kids can go to school. Girls no longer have to walk miles to fetch dirty water. Health improves and communities thrive. All of this is possible when we lace up our shoes and move our feet for the poor. Over the past 5 years, this team has made an incredible impact. We've raised funds for clean water projects all around the world, and we've helped 100 kids become sponsored. Thank you again to everyone who has run or walked with us, because you made this possible. At this point, during an in-person info session, we typically have people raise their hand to indicate whether they're in, whether they have heard that voice inside them calling them to do this. Well, though we can't be together, I'm asking you, are you ready to say yes? Yes to transformation in your life, and yes to transformation in the lives of kids all over the world. If you are, I guarantee you that this will change your life. Join the team today by going to teamworldvision.org/Madison2020. It only takes 30 seconds to join. Click Join the Team, and make note that there are smaller teams within Team World Vision Madison, so choose your church's or your organization's team. The next thing that you'll want to do is register for the race. To do that, go to madisonmarathon.org. Remember that race entry fees gradually increase over time. Now, there are provisions for switching races if you need to do that later on, and we want to be mindful that many races have been canceled this spring and summer, but our race is still months away. And so we plan to run or walk together in November, whether it's in person or virtually. Be sure to use promo code TWV20. It will save you 10% off of your entry fee, and it helps us keep track of our runners and walkers. Consider making your experience more personal this year by sponsoring a child through World Vision. This is such a powerful way to make an impact in a child's life and yours. Also, search for Madison Team World Vision on Facebook and request to join our private group. This is a place where you can ask questions, you can post sweaty selfies, share stories of your season, and find out about team events. Come on, connect with us. It takes a team to run this team, so also consider using your talents to help your team by volunteering, or volunteer your family or friends to help out with the team too. Remember, many hands make light work. Well, in this case, many feet make light work. Whew, that was a marathon in and of itself. I hope you learned a lot and that most of your questions were answered in this video. If you still have questions though, you can always connect with one of our awesome team captains or Ann Wyrick, our Team World Vision rep. You've got this. Now, once again, I want to congratulate you on taking the first step by watching this video. I also encourage you to take the next steps today. You'll be glad you did. Join the team, register to race, make it personal, and connect with us. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. I look forward to seeing you at the finish line.